Hi everybody, it's Jilly B Living Her Life Her Way. If you don't know about my channel, I share posts from postcrossing.com and friend mail. I also do latest stamp releases, such as the latest one is Robin Hood, and these are the postcards that come out with those from the Royal Mail. I also share hauls when I've bought new postcards and anything I find interesting. So today I am going to share this book of postcards, The Great American Pin-Up. Now, the Great American Pin-Up girls are from the United States and what was deemed the free world back in the 1930s, when the pin-up girls really started, and they were most popular between the 1930s and the 1960s. They were called the Great American Pin-Up. The origins of the pin-up can be found in the works of Charles Dan Gibson, Howard Chandler Christie, Rolf Armstrong and Alberto Vargas, I think his name is. It's gone off my head. Excuse me. But in the 1940s, during World War II, the pin-up girls evolved into this nostalgic images that we're going to see here. Okay, so yeah, so here are the postcards. Now, in the Second World War, they used to do the pin-up girls and they used to put them on side of bombers and bombs and all sorts of things like that. So you won't be unfamiliar with the images I'm about to show you. Now, some of them are a little bit risky, but you don't see anything. Just in case anybody's can be easily offended, I'll just let you know. These are, you know, from the 1940s, basically, where it kept people's you know, mood high and what have you, during very stressful and hard times. So now it comes in a booklet form. I have had a quick look, but when I look into them, they start falling out of the, it's a book, but when you open it, they sort of like come away from the book. Now, you can buy these on eBay, and when I've looked at the prices, they're absolutely crazy. In America, they're from like $13. I think I paid £2 for this, and then it goes up to $97. People have paid $97 for this book. Crazy. So we'll open the book. It's got some information at the beginning, and then as you see, as I've opened it, they start to fall out. So we'll just look through. They're not the thickest of postcards, unfortunately, but so we've got this one, and how they used to get the images. Obviously, this was before computers and everything like that. This was hand designed. They would get a real life model to pose like this, and then they would adapt it into what they wanted. So this is the first one. She's dancing away there. Little record player in the background. Then we've got this cheeky lady. She's having a picnic. So yeah. And it does say on the back, so this was from 1966, red, white and blue. Let me just see what this one was called. 1950s oil and canvas dance party. So this is the next one here. See, as I turn them, they're just falling out. So this lady's decorating, and on the back, 1958 oil and canvas. Doesn't have a name for that one. The next one is this lady. I'm just going to pull them out because, you know, I can't read the back if I don't pull them out. So there's a lady there, and this was 1950s, and it says, "What of you?" The next one is a lady rolling down, coming down the banister, and this is "Look Out Below." So, I mean, it's just amazing, isn't it? This is oil painting. I love this one. The parking attendant. No parking, it's at the beach. Really cool image. And this is I'll Do the Whistling, and it's from 1950. Pastel on paper. I used to draw with pastels. I haven't done that for a long time. Here's the next one. Now, anybody who's like, because they're quite an expensive postcards as a collection and they do go for a lot of money, I'm not bothered. I paid £2 and I'm just going to use them for postcrossing and friend mail. So, because we do get a lot of people wanting these sort of postcards. So this is called, they're easy to handle, 1953, and this is an oil on canvas. The next one, there you go, it says Men at Work, and it is from 1961, An Unexpected Lift. I don't think she wants a lift, but never mind, eh? This lady with the goldfish, and this lady here, the goldfish are kissing. And this one is A Perfect Pair, 1950. I'm not going to go down that route. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to show you them. This one's a bit stuck. Can't get this one out. I'm going to have to leave this one in. So there's a lady getting on the bus. Oh, she's dropped her pants. Oh dear. And it says A Fair Loser, 1953. Now we've got a lady here fishing. That's a lovely image, isn't it? I mean, we've got to remember that these were like 70 years ago, 60 years ago, 70, 80 years ago, some of these images. And we've got to remember that things were a little bit different back then. So some people may find these a bit offensive, but this is the art that was back then. So I can't change that. So this one is called A Real Problem, 1945. So that was like 77 years ago. I actually love that image, actually. It's really nice. There's a lady with her letters. She's on a cruise. She looks like she's writing home. And on the back it says, Seaworthy, 1958. C, S-E-E. So the letters are Seaworthy, but the C's in the back. I think that's really nice. We've got a little cowgirl here, polishing her shoes, her boots. Looks like a country and western singer with the guitar at the bottom. And this one is called A Polished Performance, 1964. And we've got this lady here on a boat. See, these aren't coming out as easy now, so I'll leave them in. And this one was called Wow, 1967. We've got a lady here. She's knitting herself a jumper, but she hasn't quite got there, has she? Oh dear. They tell me I'm a standout. I'm pretty sure you are. And we've got this one lady topping up the water cooler. So yeah, so the model, a real live person, would have posed like this, and the people have done everything else. I think they're just fantastic. And without a computer, without graphics and stuff like that. Oil and canvas, a refreshing lift. I've got a lady here keeping fit by the looks of it. And this is called Balanced Beauty, 1946. That was 77 years ago. So a model 77 years ago had a photograph taken like that, and then the artist did the rest. Talking about artists, here's a lady doing some artwork. And the back says The Right Touch, 1958. Got this one, no parking. She's like, I don't care. I'm going to park there anyway. And she's whipping up the ticket, look, the parking ticket. She's like, nah, not today. There's the police in the background on a little scooter. Nobody Can Pinch Me, 1945. We've got a lady photographer here. Vargan Bass. shouldn't bargain basket though, because this is actually, yeah, I didn't, but never mind. I can't remember everybody. And it says, Watch the Birdie, and that was 1948. Then we have this one. I think she needs some lessons in archery. And it's a near miss, 1960. The next one is very spring-like. Bees everywhere, she better be careful. She's taking the flowers. Really nice image. Then on the back it says, Look out behind you, 1954. Now we've got a cowgirl here. And 1955, that was done. Then we've got a voting one. Voting in the UK is coming up in May. They've changed things where you need photographic ID to go and get your photograph. Go and get your vote. So you have to take your passport or something like that, a driving licence with you. Just a reminder, you UK people. And that is 1958, and it says it's up to you. Can't moan about things if you don't vote, basically. I've got this lady here on an airplane, and that is At Your Command, 1942. So that was very much the sort of imagery that would have been out and about back in when World War II was going on. So really nice image. This reminds me of like a horror film with Dracula in it or something like that. So James Bond type thing. So this one, it says True Crime Detective Magazine, front cover, 1945. These were all reprinted back in printed in 1996. This book. Then we've got a lady trying to do the wallpapering. Wrong shoes for wallpapering. It's health and safety. And that was a put-up job, 1952. And we've got a lady there. Forgot to put her clothes on. And just says oil on canvas. And oh, it says untitled. So then we have this lady here. Oh no, a pen's, look. The ink's leaked everywhere. Nothing worse, is there? Look at that on the floor. All over a beautiful dress. She must have been writing, look, to this gentleman in the picture frame. And that says, Just an Inkling, 1955. Got this lady in this chair. These chairs are all the rage again, aren't they? These type of ones. So this one is A Low Down Feeling, 1957. They are pretty low seats, aren't they, to get out of, especially if you've got long legs to try and get out of that chair. So yeah, so that is the book. I did say some time ago I would share it, but I just haven't yet. So here we are today, sharing it. So yeah, so I bought these. I said they cost me £2. I didn't pay extortionate amount of money like it's online, like eBay and things like that. I was just lucky to get them. I know they're not to everybody's taste, and they're not this sort of, you know, people may not like them, but I think the artwork in them is absolutely amazing. So yeah, so guys, that is my American Pin-Up Girls postcard collection. I will be using them. You know, they've come out of the book, as you could say. As I was opening them, they were coming out, and then the rest that didn't come out, I left them in. So maybe these ones are the only ones people maybe were the first ones people looked at, and they got a bit flimsy in the book. But I'll put them back in the book, keep them safe, and I will be using them. So let me know what you think about the American Pin-Up Girls images and their history. If there's anything you know about them, about the artists, anything like that, that would be lovely. Let me know. And if you like this video, leave me a thumbs up. And please subscribe if you want to, and you won't miss out on any more videos. Okay guys, until the next time, stay well now. Bye bye, bye bye.